Hello and welcome to a brand new segment on Get Real Football Experts. It is called Duel and Discuss.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we will play a game of Madden while talking about good, fun stuff around the league.
Yep.
Randomized teams, of course, so here we go. Lou, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Madden 12, yeah, 25 has still not come out. Oh, 13, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's randomize the teams.
Alright,
and we'll discuss some NFL topics.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay.
No, wait, one?
Falcons, yes!
Oh, okay, yeah, we're doing this.
Alright, so I got Alright.
RG3 versus Matt Ryan.
Yeah, but Julio and Roddy.
True. Alright.
Who do you have? Pierre Garçon.
I got Pierre Garçon, Alfred Morris.
Oh, damn. Oh.
And we gotta
Hold
go
on.
back.
Just no. We're doing this.
Okay, let's get back to the Redskins and Falcons. Alright, so, well, since we have the Redskins and Falcons, who's gonna finish higher in the NFC?
Falcons. Are you kidding me? Falcons are gonna win their division. They're gonna go definitely far in the playoffs. I don't see the Redskins making the playoffs this year easily.
Yeah, that's true. The NFC East always ends up being a 9-7 team making the playoffs. I mean, it always comes down to Week 17. I don't know. I just think if RG3 stays healthy, I mean, they can go really far. It's not the offense I'm scared more about. I'm scared about the defense. I mean, London Fletcher. They got a lot of
he's
injury
getting
prone.
old. He's getting old. And
Falcons, Steven Jackson's in town though. I mean, obviously that's a difference maker compared to what they had last year in Michael Turner.
yeah, I really like Steven Jackson there. I think he's gonna be. Oh, that was just sweet. I think he's gonna be good. So
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna get the old vintage jerseys going. Any white ones? Nah.
no, do all that. Oh, do the yellow pants.
Yeah. Let's do this. Wait. You're being red. I'm gonna go white.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm gonna go all white.
All white. Yeah.
In the Georgia Dome, but not for long. Falcons are building a new stadium.
Yeah, it's gonna
Soon.
be fun.
That's like futuristic.
Yeah, but when is that
looking.
coming? How long do you want to do?
I don't know. We'll do 5 minutes. And
Let's do
then
6.
All right, 6 minutes. And that's gonna be interesting to see. Obviously, I think they're gonna try to take a run for the Super Bowl this year in New York. I don't know. I don't know if you think of New York if it pans out. I think that other teams without domes might be going for a Super Bowl. I think.
Yeah, they will be.
I mean,
why wouldn't they?
Yeah, Philadelphia. I know Jeffrey Louie, the owner, said that he wanted to get a Super Bowl.
I don't see why all teams. I think they should just do Super Bowl. I mean, I guess it's not fair, but I think they should do every Super Bowl in a dome.
Yeah, I kind of agree because it's kind of like
it's the only way.
You could have a team like the Saints who are so used to playing in a dome, and then the Bills become good. So in the Bills, they could be used to the weather compared to the Saints who aren't. I mean, look at the Super Bowl, Chicago versus Colts. I mean, it was pouring rain.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance
And,
along with Bill
I mean,
Sims
obviously the Colts
getting
came away with
set
that
for
one.
kickoff
So
and a
yeah, I
big
kind of
primetime
agree with
game
you.
headed your way. The
Dome,
lights are
and I think
on,
it's just
the
better. I think the atmosphere is
Yeah, it
better
really
too.
is. And I tell you what,
I'm
it
gonna
does for
kick.
players, Jim. They sit
Smart.
around all day long.
Yeah,
The
but
tensions
I
build
guess
up,
you could say
the
that's
excitement
unfair.
gets there, they
Yeah,
come
true.
Teams,
out
but it's
on
the only way you
field,
can control the
they
weather.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see how New York pans out because if New York is not as good,
And believe me when I tell you,
obviously I think a lot of people want to see Giants, Jets. Would be interesting to
That's
see.
not gonna happen. Jets suck.
Yeah,
But-
agreed.
Yeah,
Jets are a mess.
2 years ago in 2011, I went to MetLife Stadium to see the Bills play the Giants, and I thought it was really sweet.
Oh, it's a nice stadium.
It was huge. It's got. Do you think it has the biggest capacity in the league?
Probably.
I think
I would agree. I mean, you know more than me, obviously, because you were there.
Yeah,
but
it had
I would say so.
It had
Probably.
tons of levels.
Yeah.
Like,
So I mean, then looking at I know we're currently in Buffalo, so I kind of base a lot of other stadiums compared to the Ralph Wilson.
Ralph Wilson's pretty crappy actually.
Sure.
It's got a big capacity.
That's what I like about it. Is it goes a lot.
But it doesn't. It's not like it has big capacity, but it's pretty crappy.
True. Intercepted on the first play. Let's go. Rally the troops.
Rally.
And this is kind of an example of the Redskins defense being kind of weak.
No.
I don't even know who Dowdy is, honestly. Let's see how this read option goes. I'm not gonna do that.
You can't do that in Madden, can you?
You can do fake passes. Well, you can do only the quarterback running. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's not really a read option because you don't have the option.
How long do you think read option's gonna last?
It's going to last forever. Like, here's my reason. Because say the only way you could stop it is have a defender there.
Yeah.
So let's say it's against the pick a team.
Okay, say it's Colin Kaepernick.
Alright, so
49ers.
Kaepernick's there. and he fakes it to Gore, and then he hands it up, and then he breaks to the right, or to the left. Then, so...
Roy Halou, let's go. Sorry, continue.
So say they're playing a team, like, I don't know, a team with a good defensive end, even if you got that, like, say they're playing the Bills.
Yeah.
And you have Mario Williams there, or maybe even an outside linebacker on something like James Harrison for the Browns or something. So you put that guy there to stop him. That's how you'd solve it. But who's gonna, in a one-on-one, Kaepernick's either gonna just straight out outrun him, or make him miss and still go for the over 20-yard run. So I don't think it's ever gonna be stopped.
Yes, it's not like the. I mean, I talked to some people that some people compare it to the Wildcat. I mean, the Wildcat died out after the Dolphins succeeded, almost winning. The Wildcat almost won them the division. But yeah, you're right. It's kind of different. It's kind of hard to contain, and if you're gonna even try to contain it by bringing someone else up.
Yeah.
You're going to lose someone else in the backfield or another linebacker to stop the running back. So, I mean, if you put a spy in the quarterback, obviously it's one way to contain it. Who do you think is the best quarterback at running the read option? Because you got RG3, Cam.
I gotta say Cam Newton. Because imagine where he and the Panthers would be without that.
That's true. I mean,
he had 8 rushing touchdowns last year. He led his team for the past 2 years in rushing yards. Without Cam running that read option, the Panthers would be awful.
I think it's different. Like, Russell Wilson and the Seahawks were one of the top leading teams that did the most. Let's go. The most read option plays, but I mean, Russell Wilson's one of those guys that you can turn one play that it was just a drop back pass that has nothing into like a 20-yard run.
Yeah.
I think Cam kind of relies on the read option a lot for some of his runs. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I would probably agree with you and say Cam, but I mean, looking at what RG3 and Alfred Morris did last year, I mean, was one of the top defenses, probably because of that. Ooh, Matt Ryan is cold. Matty Ice has gone cold.
I don't get that nickname. It's not a good thing.
He's cold-blooded?
No, it's probably because he couldn't win in the playoffs, but I don't like it. It's like
why do people use that now, though? Like
it's a slap in the face.
Yeah, it is. RG3.
RG3's a joke. Do you think he can bounce back after his ACL tear?
I mean, it's looking. Obviously, everybody's going to compare things to Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
And Jamal Charles, like you said last podcast, to give him credit. I think it's going to be he's going to start week 1, but I think it's going to take a little bit of time to get him back to where he was. Josh Morgan, good pickup. I like him from the 49ers coming to the Redskins. But I don't know how long do you think it's going to take RG3 for him to pretty much mold back into what he was last year? I mean, they won the division.
Well, I think he will be back for week 1.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like he's going to participate in training camp.
Yeah.
Maybe not right at the start. Yes. RG dropped back 16 yards.
In RG3, I trusted him. Now I
no, you can make him miss and just take it all the way.
Not anymore.
Not gonna happen. But yeah, I think he'll be ready for the season.
Yeah, a good pickup, 6 yards. 5. Let's go to. I'm gonna go to fantasy right now because these two teams have a lot to offer.
Well, not really the Falcons, or not. No, yes, the Falcons.
Yeah, I like. But there's a guy I want to talk about on the Redskins, Pierre Garçon. Oh my goodness! Speak of the devil. Get in there.
No.
Do you think he's a viable flex option or number 2 receiver?
No? I mean, maybe a low-end flex. But number 2, no. No, I don't like him that much as a number 2 guy, especially if RG3 is not in there.
Yeah.
And it looks like he might not be. And the only guy on the Redskins I'd be happy to take is Alfred Morris as a low, or maybe a number 1 if you got a low pick. Number 2 if you're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously he has injury problems, and I think that's really a bad. I think that's the one concern with the Redskins is they have a lot of injury-prone players. Not saying RG3's injury-prone, but I already starting to see a little bit of Michael Vick in him where he's taking unnecessary hits.
Oh yeah. Except I think RG3 is still going to have a better career than Mike Vick.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I mean, because do you think that RG3 is going to win a Super Bowl in his career? Because odds are he's going to be with Washington. I mean, for Jordan's career. Oh, my gosh. He's back for another year.
I like Tony Gonzalez.
But, I mean, obviously Michael Vick's had a pretty significant career. He is the leading rushing quarterback of all time.
Is he really?
My man Randall Cunningham.
Well, yeah, but that's going to be broken by...
I was there. It was against the Bills where he broke the record, but I think RG3 is, yeah, I agree with you. I think he's going to pan out better, but in the rookie class of 2012 was probably the best since 1983 with Kelly Marino and Elway.
Well, yeah, but I think that, wait, he leads the league in all-time
Vic
rushing
is the
yards for
all-time
Cam.
rushing yards for a quarterback.
Well, that's going to be broken by...
One of these quarterbacks.
It's going to be
right?
broken by Cam Newton.
Yeah, I would. He's probably. You're really high on Cam. Huh?
I like Cam Newton, but I think he's the best. He's got
the best physical attributes.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's not going to get hurt.
No.
Like RG3 is, or Colin Kaepernick's not.
Even Russell Wilson taking hits, he's small.
Oh yeah, Russell Wilson's not. He didn't even run too much last year.
And he doesn't. And he's. The difference between RG3 and a guy like Kaepernick or Russell Wilson is they don't take hits, and Russell Wilson knows. I mean, he can't go around like Vic. Roddy Wood. He can't go around like Vic taking bad hits. Colin Kaepernick's big in stature, but
he's not as big as Cam Newton.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's smart. He should go.
Cam's huge.
Cam dives over the pile and gets in the end zone.
Oh yeah, he honestly, he's got this. He's a linebacker size player, so. Yeah, you don't have to worry about Cam. Who out of all these? Let's go the youngest. Let's go the top young quarterbacks.
Top young quarterbacks. Number 1.
RG3. I'll name the guys. Go give your top 5 best young quarterbacks in the league.
Give me like a year span. How long do they have to be in the league?
3 years. So back to the
year Cam was number 1.
The year Cam Newton was. No, let's go back 4 because the year before that, I think. Some people, like, you might want to put Sam Bradford in. We'll go the past 4.
No, I hit the wrong button! Dang it. Did you see him to the side? He was wide open.
Oh, Matt Ryan.
Oh.
So, yeah, we'll go back 4. Let's go back 4 years. So, because I don't know, Sam Bradford might be.
No, not Sam Bradford.
No?
So 1 year before that one. Who's drafted first, Sam Bradford or?
Sam Bradford was
or
but then
Matt Stafford.
Year before that was Matt Stafford.
Oh yeah, but he had injuries his first year and stuff. All right, so number 1,
top 5,
Cam Newton.
Yeah, okay, I can agree.
Like in the long run, or most likely to win a Super Bowl, or?
Let's just go in the long run as of right now. The best career after they're all said and done, which obviously is not going to be for a long time.
Well, I think I like Cam Newton the best, but I don't think he'll have the best career. I don't think he's in a great position in Carolina. I don't see him ever winning a Super Bowl down there.
Yeah, true. I mean, I don't like how they're set up right now.
Yeah, I can see him in. I can see it in I'd have to say Andrew Luck. I think he'll definitely get a Super Bowl ring eventually. Oh my God,
Julio Jones.
I think he'll get a Super Bowl. I mean, everyone says like, oh, RG3 and Andrew Luck are at least going to get 1 Super Bowl. I don't think that's guaranteed.
That's true. I mean, Dan Marino, everyone compares this class back to '83. I mean, Dan Marino and Jim Kelly didn't have a Super Bowl, and look how good they were.
They had 4 shots.
Yeah. I mean, in that '83 class, there was only 2 Super Bowl rings, and that was John Elway at the end of his career. Almost all those quarterbacks didn't win. How many rings do you think will come out of the 2012 class? So you got Luck, Wilson, and RG3. Just before we go back to the top 5.
2, both for Luck.
All right. So no Russell Wilson?
No.
I mean, I think they all could, but I would probably go with you 2 areas.
You know who's gonna get the Super Bowl this year? The Houston Texans. I'm gonna stick with that prediction to the end of this to the end of the offseason.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from because a lot of the underrated, lower seeds end up making this.
But they're not. They aren't even a lower seed.
Oh, I know. Yeah, last year they were the 3rd. But I mean, look what happened with the Ravens. I mean, the regular season. The regular season they were not good. I mean, at the end, after they lost Ray Lewis, you could tell it was a mess.
And then the Giants.
Let's go. I mean, the Giants made a run at the end, so all the top seeds you expect to win aren't really panning out to be that way. So I would probably agree. I could see the Texans. I'm gonna go with the safe pick right now. I think. Oh, come on, Roy Halou.
Let's go.
Oh, stopped. All right. But back to that. I'm gonna go with the safe pick right now is the 49ers because that defense is incredible.
You're fake punting, I swear to God, I know.
No, I'm not.
You're faking.
I'm not.
Don't pull that on me.
What?
Yes! He's a punter, you can't throw.
I meant to do the fake run where he snaps it to the guy and he runs.
He's a punter.
Savroka, former Philadelphia Eagle. Punter. Jackson, Matt Ryan. All right, so let's go back to the Falcons because they're an interesting team because they blew a 17-0 lead in the NFC Championship last year. But do you think that they're at risk of not even winning their division because the Saints and the Panthers are both improved teams now? Obviously, Sean Payton's coming back to New Orleans. Are the Falcons even going to really win their division?
Oh my God!
Let's go, big thing.
Big thing.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to win their division. Who's going to beat them? Maybe the Saints. Other than that, I don't think there's much competition there.
I mean, you can't count out Drew Brees, obviously.
No. I mean, that's why I think it's going to be... I think both of them could be a playoff team. Saints, I don't know. I think the Falcons will win the division. I think it's proven that... I think they've proven enough that now they're the dominant team in the division over the past few years. And then it's going to be interesting to see if the Saints can pull out the... wild card, because the NFC wild card is going to be very fun to see.
Their defense needs to hold up, or else they're not going to. I mean, that's the weak link of defense.
Oh my God!
That's the weak link of the defense. I think. Of the team is their defense because
I dropped that.
Oh my goodness! I mean, their first round pick Kenny Vaccaro is going to be a big impact, but they don't have a lot of difference makers on defense.
No.
Why is Roy Halou always
get that stuff?
Come on, Roy.
No.
Come on, Roy Halou.
No, he didn't get it. Yes. Big punt down.
He disappointed me in fantasy last year.
Yeah, you thought you were all that. I got Evan Royster and Roy Halou.
I blame Mike Shanahan.
Alfred Morris. He starts.
I'm going for it. Let's go. Pound it up the middle, RG3. Go hike. Come on, RG3. No! I was stuffed.
Get that stuff out of here.
But I think, okay, let's talk about this because Dave Damashek on NFL Network had a Pro Bowl roster for each division.
Oh yeah, I like that.
So
let's go, Roddy.
Let's talk about that. The best players from each division are on a team. Who has the best team? 2-minute warning. 10-7. I like my chances right here.
I get it at half. No, you get it at halftime.
I get it at halftime.
No,
defense wins championships, boys. Yes, it does.
No.
Ryan Kerrigan, first round pick a couple years ago. That's the other problem, again.
No.
Stop. That's another problem with the Redskins. Again, back to injury prone. Brian Orakpo and Ryan Kerrigan, both best pass rushers, can't even stay on the field. Which is why the Eagles are going to win the divisions.
They're not going to win the divisions. It's going to be the Giants or Cowboys.
Cowboys always choke. I mean, the fact that you can ride on the Cowboys producing is
That's
just
what I
absurd.
always say about Tony Romo. He's not clutch. That's why we need a new guy. He never gets the job done.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I mean, you can't really count on them. Even if they win the division, look at there's 2 years in a row where they had an opportunity to win one game, and Tony Romo's the one that blew it, both times. All right, I mean it's not because the defense has been actually somewhat productive, and he has the weapons. There's no excuses. That's why I think I've seen enough of Tony Romo where he's
touchdown.
Roddy White. The definition of consistency.
Well,
no?
Maybe. Luke
I
McCown.
know he's a better receiver. He's 32. And yet he still produces. Luke McCown, former starter of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah,
for one game. No, for 2 games. He went 1-1.
Not bad.
Hey, that's pretty solid.
Better than Mike Vick's record.
Chirp, is it? No.
It is.
E.J. Manuel and Kevin Cobb.
E.J. Manuel's never played a second in the NFL because the NFL season hasn't started yet. He was just drafted 3 or 4 months ago.
He's raw, dude. I don't know even if he starts.
And Kevin Cobb sucks too. That's why I don't want him to start. He choked for the Eagles. He had a solid half.
He's proven that he can't handle it.
And then he had a bit of a glory run last year for the Cardinals before the Bills snapped him back to reality.
They were 3-0. Them and the Eagles had the biggest meltdown.
It was a glory run.
They were 3-0, and then the Bills
snapped them back into reality.
And then their final record was
5-11.
So they won 2 more games after that.
They were 4-0. No!
Josh Morgan taking it
Asante.
to the
Asante
house.
Samuel.
I'll be like Chris Berman. Here we'll go. Oh, the way.
What was Berman in? Was Berman ever in Madden?
No, not Madden.
No, he was in ESPN back when they had that.
The
I
old
had
games.
that for PlayStation
I love
2.
Chris Berman.
I
I always feel like his voice always gets lower though every time he talks. Like his voice is straining.
I prefer NFL Network. You're telling me you don't? If it's NFL Sunday and you wake up, you'd rather watch NFL or whatever they have on ESPN or Game Day Morning with Dion and all them?
I've only been an owner of NFL Network for a year and a half, but I've grown to like them.
They're amazing.
But I mean,
they're the best crew
I
out.
would say that. I mean, who can deny Mr. Rich Eisen?
Well, he's just the host.
Well, yeah, he's Rich Eisen. You know. I mean, and Warren Sapp,
Yeah,
Michael
like
Irvin, but.
Don't forget Dion. Dion's the best person on that crew.
But Adam Schefter.
I don't care.
Adam Schefter has all the insight.
The only thing Adam Schefter's good for is reporting news. That's all he does.
Isn't that what all analysts do?
No, he just like reports it like
No!
He just reports it like right away.
Second pick.
Get
Jody.
him.
Come on.
Oh!
Big hit. Big hit. He's got broken ribs.
Why'd I call it? Dang, I remember.
What? Okay, depth. All right. Making a change, huh? No, you're not.
I'm bringing Luke McCown.
No, release Luke McCown. Oh, look at his haircut. Yuck. Why is Jaquise Rogers the second running back?
He's not. Snelling is.
No, third. What?
Well,
Yeah, that kind of. I don't know. I like Jaquise Rogers this year.
Kevin Cohn?
That's not Kevin Cobb.
No.
I don't know. I think Jaquise Rogers might make an impact again in Atlanta this year because I mean Jackson obviously is a good receiving running back, but Rogers was good at kick returning last year. He's 83 overall, so
In Madden.
yeah. Harry Douglas. Oh, this is punt returning. I thought this was wide receiver. Brent Grimes, Miami Dolphins, pretty decent.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're ready to go.
He threw 4 picks. He did that last year. He threw 5 picks in one game. Matt Ryan. It was awful.
Yeah, he's hot and cold.
I had him in fantasy in my one league, and that was awful. How do you throw 5 picks? So did Jay Cutler. But some of the
blitz. Throw it away.
intentional
That's
ground.
what RG3 has to do in order to stay healthy.
What do you
Get the ball out of your hands quickly.
He's never going.
Or get out of
He's
bounds.
just gonna get wrecked, which is awesome.
I think Mike Shanahan's going to take the safe approach with him this year. That's why I think he's not going to be as productive.
Do you like RG3?
Yes. As much as I don't want to because I'm an
Oh,
Eagles
get
fan.
that.
Watching him in Baylor last year, I liked him. I mean, but I obviously do not like him when he's faced up against Philadelphia. But I just think, I mean, what he can do with his speed and his arm, he's a really good pocket passer. That's what I think people don't give him credit for. Like, look at that pass.
Oh, it's Madden.
Still,
They
know it's good.
On NFL Network, they have like a Madden game of the week, and they like show the final score. Is that Madden? Or isn't that Madden on
it is.
there?
Yeah, it's Madden
No,
Simulator.
it's Madden, but it's so dumb. Like no one cares. It's Madden. It's all with the player.
It doesn't
Unless
really,
you,
even if you do computer simulation, it's pretty much based on who has a higher overall.
well, yeah, because the Falcons are clearly better than the Redskins, but you're a better Madden player than me. That's why you're winning.
This is true. This is true.
I've thrown 4 picks.
RG3.
Oh,
Speed!
Babino.
The speed demon. Hurry up. I want to get one more chance at the touchdown.
You have a timeout left. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to field goal. I gotta go for the safe approach in case I don't get there in time. Like last year, in the NFC Championship, divisional round. Oh, get in. Get in there. No! I can do one more. I can do one more.
You got wrecked again.
I'm an expert. I do what I can do.
You don't get real football.
I don't get real football.
That was weird.
Come on.
It's kind of cheesy.
Yes! Fred Davis. What a last second stand.
The Bills almost got Fred Davis.
He's back in Washington. Correct?
Yeah, no, but he visited us.
I mean, he's a really good tight end if he could just stay healthy.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
he overtook Chris Cooley's job a couple years ago.
Yeah, but Cooley was kind of on the downfall.
True.
He's getting old, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, I don't think he's on the team. I think he's gonna retire. Another person that retired. Let's talk about Ray Lewis.
Yeah, he retired.
He's not climbing Mount Kilimanjaro.
He was going to.
He was prepared to climb one of the biggest mountains in the world for his charity, And because of football injuries, he cannot make the run. Just thought I'd give the
What is it, Achilles?
headlines. I have no idea.
Oh my!
Looks like it's not Matt Ryan. It's just Dowdy. This guy is amazing. Ryan Dowdy, I'm going to guess is his name. I don't know his exact name.
Yeah, he's not even good. I'm going to put Luke McCown out. No, I'm going to keep him. I'm going to give him one more shot.
Alright, 7 seconds.
Remember that NFC Championship game when Julio Jones ended the game with an interception?
Yes, I do remember that.
That was interesting.
Julio, they put him back there in the end zone. So that was pretty good.
Smart move.
No, is it punting?
Yeah,
Please tell me. I'm in range. I'm in field goal range.
What you doing there? Oh, that's me.
Alright, Billy Cundiff. Freezing the kicker doesn't work. I hope you guys know that. It just gives them more time to think through what they're... Especially in a dome. There's no wind.
No, it works.
Let's see. Billy Cundiff, everybody.
Timeout. I can't call... Nope. Is it too late? Oh.
Yeah, you can't call 2 timeouts in a row.
Oh yeah!
Billy Cundiff! It's good!
Kind of forgot that.
How did I just end up getting a field goal? Oh, that's right. Ryan Dowdy, everybody.
I don't know.
Rex Grossman.
Alright.
Still on the Redskins.
Alright, so that's gonna finish this first part. We'll be back in a minute. Check out part 2, so go on and see that. See you later.